These are the 9 SUVs that best retain their resale value in the United States. And if you have one of these, congratulations. Because when the time comes to sell it, you could get back thousands of dollars more than the owner of almost any other SUV on the market. Today I'm going to show you, as I said, those 9 SUVs that have the best resale value for 2026. Some were to be expected, but others are sure to surprise you. And stay until the end, because some of them retain great value even after 5 years of use. It's the projection, something that's going to excite many of their owners. Welcome. Let's get started. In 9th place, we have the Lexus NX 2026. It retains about 43.2% of its value after 5 years. This is the lowest percentage on this list. It's still a very competitive and high figure within the luxury SUV segment. The NX, although this list isn't just about luxury SUVs, there are regular ones and options for different budgets. But the NX stands out for its excellent build quality and a very refined ride, as you would expect from Lexus vehicles, and also the possibility to choose hybrid and plug-in hybrid versions. In addition, Lexus has an outstanding reputation for reliability, which gives a lot of peace of mind to those looking to buy a used vehicle, and it helps maintain a better resale value. Those two are key for this. In 8th place, which one is it? Well, it's another Lexus, the Lexus UX 2026. Its resale value is estimated at 45.9%. It's already going up. It's a premium subcompact SUV that has managed to combine luxury with the reliability that characterizes Lexus, just like the previous one. While some European models may raise concerns due to their long-term maintenance costs, the UX offers a very different experience. And the owners of the UX, and I want you to tell me in the comments, let me know about a Lexus. It can be the UX or any other model, if you can confirm this statement. That keeps it a highly sought-after option, even several years after leaving the dealership. And we all know that when a vehicle leaves the dealership, its value drops dramatically. Let's go to number 7, and here it looks like a Toyota, which is the 2026 Toyota Sequoia. This one keeps about 48% of its value. And yes, I'm talking about 2026 models, and I'll explain later why 2026 in case there's any confusion. Although the percentage may seem lower compared to other models on this list, we're talking about a full-size SUV with a price that exceeds $66,000. Its powerful hybrid system, its huge towing capacity, and Toyota's well-known reliability keep it in very strong demand in the used car market. And so far, we've seen some pretty well-known models, but the next ones start to reach a completely different level when it comes to retaining their value over the years. Before I reveal the next one, if you're enjoying the video, please like it and subscribe if you haven't already. Freedy Car Power 360, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart, where I bring you valuable information, useful information, as guidance for drivers like you. So welcome to the channel. I invite you to subscribe. We're moving on to number 6 on this list, and we find the Honda HR-V, the 2026 HR-V, which retains approximately 50.4% of its value. It doesn't claim to be the most powerful SUV or the most sophisticated, to be honest, but that's exactly where its strength lies. It's economical to maintain, uses little fuel, and has an excellent reputation for reliability. A lot of people look for a used HR-V because they know exactly what they're buying. A practical vehicle that usually has few mechanical problems. And in 5th place is another Toyota, the Toyota Grand Highlander 2026. Its resale value reaches 50.9%. Toyota found a huge niche with this model. Many families needed a really spacious 3-row SUV without having to move up to the size of a Sequoia, which is the full-size one. The Grand Highlander, being a large SUV, offers plenty of space for passengers and luggage, a very comfortable ride, and the reliability that has made Toyota one of the most respected brands on the market. That's a fact. All of that keeps its demand very high, even as a used vehicle. In 4th place, another member of the Toyota family appears, but we're going back to Lexus. This is the Lexus RX 2026, one of the brand's best-selling models. It retains approximately 51.5% of its value. The RX has been a benchmark among luxury SUVs for decades. Ride quality, cabin silence, comfort, and reliability still make it one of the favorites among both new and used car buyers. And that is directly reflected in its excellent resale value. Well, we're getting to the top 3. And here the differences are really impressive. As I told you at the beginning, in third place we're going to find the Honda CR-V, the CR-V. Yes, it retains around 53.2% of its value. The CR-V has been proving for years why it's one of the best-selling compact SUVs in the world. It's comfortable, spacious, efficient, and very reliable. That's what most owners report. In addition, the hybrid versions have increased its popularity even more thanks to their excellent fuel economy. Many people in this segment are looking for that too. They need space, interior versatility, but also don't want their wallet to suffer when it comes to fuel consumption. And this is a vehicle that's worth considering in that regard. When a vehicle has so many qualities, it's only logical that it remains in high demand even years later. What's in second place? Well, in second place is a true legend, and this one is a bit more premium. It's not for everyone, to be honest with you. The Mercedes-Benz, and of course, when I say Mercedes-Benz, you're probably already imagining that your wallet needs to be pretty hefty to get one of these. We're talking about the 2026 G-Class, also known as the G-Wagon. It retains about 55% of its value. It has an impressive fan base, supporters everywhere, and that really says a lot, considering its price is over $150,000. The G-Class practically plays in its own league, in its own category. You have an iconic design that has barely changed over decades, relatively limited production, and a worldwide demand that remains huge. That's why it continues to command surprisingly high prices, even in the used car market here in the United States. Before I reveal which one takes first place, I want to clarify something I'm sure many of you are wondering. How is it possible to discuss the value of this resale for a 2026 model if 5 years haven't even passed yet? Well, the answer is that this isn't a measured fact, but rather a projection made by whom? By one of the most respected sources, one of the most respected institutions in the automotive industry in the United States, called Kelley Blue Book. Their analysts use statistical models that take into account the depreciation history of each brand and model meticulously. Reliability, demand in the used car market, ownership costs, and many other factors to estimate how much value a vehicle will retain 5 years after its purchase. In fact, these projections are used as a reference by dealerships, banks, and also leasing companies, that is, companies that lease vehicles. I know that vehicle leasing isn't as popular in other countries, but here in the United States it is extremely popular. Very popular, so these are considered some of the best estimates available. Kelley Blue Book is a great reference. Also, if you plan to buy one of these vehicles or any other, go prepared to the dealership and stay quiet there. That's the title of a guide I offer if you're going to buy a vehicle so you can make a good deal. There are things you shouldn't say at the dealership. There's a guide there, and in the description of this video I tell you how you can download it. And the first place. Well, who will it be for? For which brand? Which one do you think? Yes, for Toyota. Which one is it? The 2026 Toyota 4Runner, the 4Runner. And honestly, this result isn't too surprising. The 4Runner has been building an almost legendary reputation for decades. Its off-road capability, mechanical toughness, and extraordinary reliability make it continue to be one of the most desired SUVs. Even after many years of use, it still sells extremely well as a used vehicle. There is a huge demand for used vehicles, and when demand exceeds supply, prices stay high. That's why. It's not uncommon to find 4Runners with many years and hundreds of thousands of miles that are still selling for really impressive amounts. And precisely that combination of reliability, durability, and demand is what makes it the SUV with the best resale value, according to this Kelley Blue Book ranking. Well, now I want to know your opinion. Do you have any of these SUVs? If you have one, I'd like you to let me know in the comments how your experience has been, how it's worked out for you. Has it been good? Average? Have you had any problems? Let me know in the comments. I want to know your opinion. Is there any SUV that's not on this list that you think should be in this ranking? I'd also like to know that. Has any model's resale value surprised you? Share in the comments. I'd love to read your opinions and know which one you would buy, not only to enjoy it, but also to protect your investment in the long term. Well, with that, I'll say goodbye. I'll be waiting for your comments down below, and I'll see you and be waiting for you. Sending you a big hug, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.